The Biden administration says today will mark its 100th million coronavirus vaccine dose, but many Americans are still having a lot of trouble accessing the vaccine, and that's a problem for a number of folks in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So last spring, Carla Brown, a nurse, tested positive for COVID, and she brought it home to her family. She lost her husband. Now she's doing everything she can think of to make sure that underserved people in her community get that shot. And Carla Brown joins me on this Friday morning. And Carla, first of all, I'm sorry for your loss. But talk to me a little bit about how that loss inspired you.
It really did, because as you know, I could not save my husband. But now with the team you see with me and others that are not, we are knocking on doors, helping them to get registration, because a lot of them in the undeserved, unpopulated, where it's limited access. You tell these elderly people, go online to schedule your vaccine. A lot of them have government telephones, so their minutes are limited. So when I looked at the numbers, it did not add up. You see that there are more. It's more people receiving the vaccine than those who really need it. So now we're at this point.
We should point out.
No, go ahead, sir. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Carl. No, I was going to say, I was sorry, the delay was throwing us off there. These ladies behind you, they're part of the COVID Crusaders.
Yes.
How are you doing it? I know you're going door to door, but how do you make sure that these neighbors and friends of yours there in Baton Rouge can get an appointment?
Well, because we are registering them. And since the last segment, Mayor Sharon Weston Brown has tag team with my Crusaders. And now we will have the vaccine, not just to knock on the door, sir, but we will actually administer it. When I knock on your door and you say, yes, I want it, we will register you, you will receive that vaccine. Then we will come back the next day to check on that person to make sure they're doing okay. So we're going to get this vaccine, and those numbers will come up.
What's the most common thing that you hear from people that you talk to about why they have not gotten an appointment yet, Carla?
Well, they say, Ms. Brown, we cannot figure this system out. They tell us to go here, and we try to do it. But again, a lot of them is not network savvy. So that really took a bad blow to those who really wanted the vaccine. Then there are those who don't understand the terminology on the vaccine registration form. So we tried to close that gap for them.
Before we go, I got to ask you how you're holding up. We've lost, more than 550,000 people to this virus, and you lost your husband. I know that this mission is an extension of that grief, but how are you holding up?
It's rough. My team, you can't see the office, but he was a St. Patrick's Day baby. So we celebrated his birthday, and now our mission is to get at least 2,000 people vaccinated. His death will not be in vain. I just wish we would have had the data that I could have protected my family. That is something I have to live with till I go to my grave.
Carla Brown, I did not know your husband, but I am fairly certain he is smiling down on you in this mission. Carla Brown, thank you. Happy birthday to your late husband, and keep doing God's work down there in Louisiana.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.